Welcome back, true believers, to another Spider-Man Homecoming related video, and today I am talking about the possibilities of who Michael Keaton could be playing in Spider-Man Homecoming. And the most likely one that I think that he will be playing is Uncle Ben. Now listen, hear me out, please. So, the rumors have been going crazy that Michael Keaton is going to play Vulture, aka Adrian Toomes, in Spider-Man Homecoming because he is, a older actor. He looks like he would fit the role perfectly, and he has already played superheroes in the past. Most likely Batman, or most likely he has played Batman, and also Birdman, if you count that as a superhero, and Beetlejuice, if that's a supervillain, if you can categorize him as one. But the news recently has stated that whoever Michael Keaton could be playing, because the Vulture cast is a rumor that he could be playing Vulture. That is just a rumor that has not been confirmed, or anything. It's still just a rumor, so it's still up in the air on who he could be playing. So, the news that I have seen recently is that it has been stated that whoever Michael Keaton is playing, he will not be on set of Spider-Man Homecoming to shoot his role for a while. And since the movie comes out in less than a year, in July 7th of 2017, this kind of, it doesn't worry me, it just kind of speculates, like, wait a minute, now he probably isn't playing Vulture. Because if you remember in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Jamie Foxx was almost always on set filming for that role, because he played a pivotal role in that movie, whatever you might think of it, just as much as Rhys Ifans in Amazing Spider-Man 1 for the Lizard, or as Topher Grace, or Thomas Hayden Church for Spider-Man 3. Any of the Spider-Man movies, the main villain character, the main cast member playing a villain, has almost always been on set filming or shooting or doing something for the movie, depending if it's like behind the scenes to get ready for makeup or shooting a actual scene for the movie. But for Michael Keaton, if his role is not going to be, or he's not going to be shooting for his role in a while, that kind of leads me to believe that he could be playing a lesser known character, or a character that is well known and will have a less important role. And this kind of leads me to believe two things. He could either be A, playing Uncle Ben. Now, I know that the origin story aspect is gone in Spider-Man Homecoming, meaning that we've seen the origin 2 times. Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire and The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. We have seen that story more than once. We know Uncle Ben gets shot. With great power comes great responsibility, and Peter Parker becomes Spider-Man. We know the story. But people are kind of, people are known to be hypocrites. And when Spider-Man Civil War came out, Spider-Man Civil War, when Captain America Civil War came out and Spider-Man showed up in that movie, people just wanted more and more and more and more and more of that Spider-Man, because they know that that is the best Spider-Man we have ever had. Better than Tobey, better than Andrew. And we have seen that Tom Holland has stated in that movie, when the scene where Robert Downey Jr. is talking to him in the room, in Peter Parker's bedroom, he's talking about, when you have the powers that I have and you don't do the things that I can do, and then the bad things happen, they happen because of you, that is a direct reference for Uncle Ben. And if Michael Keaton's role is not going to be shot in for a while, that could be either a flashback or just showed in a picture, maybe in like Peter's house of Uncle Ben and Aunt May together with Peter, or something like that. That could be one possible role, that a less, like a cameo type of role, or a little tiny role that Michael Keaton could have, either as Uncle Ben. He's obviously dead in this MCU world for Spider-Man. That's a fact. Because Uncle Ben, Spider-Man can happen if Uncle Ben is alive. And every single Spider-Man incarnation, Uncle Ben is dead, which means Spider-Man is alive and Spider-Man exists. So it could be that Michael Keaton could play the Uncle Ben role, and that we could see a miniature scene of him getting shot or whatever, and then Peter's crying over him, and there's a quick little montage. Not the whole origin story again, because we know how Spider-Man is Spider-Man. And that could just show the sweet side of Michael Keaton. And yes, Marissa Tomei is a very, much more attractive looking Aunt May for sure. But Michael Keaton is also a very handsome man, and they could use makeup or something, or they could do the anti-aging CG effects that they did for Robert Downey Jr. in the beginning of Captain America Civil War, where you see 20-year-old Robert Downey Jr. and how crazy that was. They could do the same thing for Michael Keaton and make him like a more young-looking Uncle Ben to match the age of Marissa Tomei for that couple. Or the second possibility, which could work, is Norman Osborn. Now, Norman Osborn is also known as the Green Goblin, and people consider him Spider-Man's arch nemesis. I consider Venom Spider-Man's arch nemesis, but yes, I can see why Green Goblin is also an arch nemesis for Spider-Man. And Michael Keaton has that kind of look to him that could sort of look like a evil kind of, lurking of darkness within him. How much portrayed in Batman. If you saw Batman, you saw how, like, he was a two-sided coin. Like, as Bruce Wayne, he was, like, all fun and interactive and social and witty and charismatic. And then all of a sudden as Batman, he was brooding and sad and, not angsty, but, like, very, mature. And that could work out well for Norman Osborn if he has that role, and, could lead for future things like Green Goblin or other things or other types of roles that he has in store for that character if he actually is the character. And it would make sense because the main character in this movie that could be the villain is either Carnage or Vulture, is what we've been getting from the news. Again, these are all just speculations and theories or rumors, but, it could work. I'm just saying it could actually work with Michael Keaton either as Uncle Ben or Norman Osborn. So thank you guys so much for watching this speculation video of Spider-Man Homecoming and who Michael Keaton could actually be playing. I hope it was enjoyable and informational for you guys to watch, as it was fun for me to make. And tune in more for future Spider-Man Homecoming videos and Spider-Man PS4 videos. And tune in next time, true believers. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.